Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xentoro here and welcome back to episode 4 of my series on the virtual airline. Now, last episode I opened up options for pilots to join. And I had, at this current time of recording, which is only 12 hours from the release of that video, I have 63 people have signed up. I had over 40 people request or sign up the airline, and I've had a phenomenal amount of direct messages on Instagram. Now, this is amazing, and what I'm doing right now, I'm sending out a few emails to the people who have not made it, but they have made it through the first stage, basically. So everyone who has signed up, at some point, will get to fly for the airline. Now, I'm going to be making a separate Discord server for the airline, but gradually, guys. So it might take 2, maybe 3 weeks for all of you to slowly get there who have already signed up. But I want to keep this ultimate realism. I only want to bring in 1 or 2 pilots at a time and slowly drip them into the airline. So that is the main idea. But what I'll be doing, guys, if you receive an email from me, please try and respond within 24 hours. It'd be much helpful to get it out for the next episode, as I do record these every other day. So please also may I request that if you are not yet grade 3, please try your very best to get up to grade 3 in Infinite Flight. Now, the idea is if we get everyone on grade 3, it would help me out so much. Because I would like to keep this primarily an expert server kind of airline, shall we say. I think it would keep it much more realistic as well, using expert server pilots. So that is hopefully the plan. And in today's YouTube video as well, so we're going to be opening up our first, we're going to be opening up a new route. And that route goes to Plymouth. Now, it's not a very big airport. We can only host 1 aircraft there at a time. But it's a route I've wanted to open up for quite a while now. So that is indeed our, technically our 3rd route, I think. Because right now we have Exeter to Guernsey. We have Guernsey to Jersey. So now we're going to have Guernsey to Plymouth. And it looks like there is indeed an aircraft actually at Jersey right now. So I wonder if he's following the series. Be nice to see as an A350 there. I didn't know they could spawn there. Anyways, so I'm going to quickly get some fuel on board, guys, so we can do this flight. And you guys will, of course, see the time lapse as always. And that is, of course, a deal. So we need to board our passengers for today's episode. So regarding pilots joining the airline, it would be very helpful if you pilots could sign up and try your hardest to get to grade 3. I've received many DMs on Instagram and I'm slowly going through them all, guys. But please, it would be much appreciated if you do need any inquiries or you have any inquiries about the airline. Please send it to my email, which is xentorogamingyt@gmail.com. So that would be very much helpful. But I do have a phenomenal amount of DMs from people wanting to collab with my virtual airline. So I think I will collab with some virtual airlines at some point, hopefully. But right now, I would like to grow it by itself until we get it into a later stage of the airline. And then it would be quite nice to collab with a very a well-known airline in the Infinite Flight community. So we're just going to close up our doors, guys, for the first flight of the day, which indeed is our brand new route, which is going to be sick. Oh, I have missed hearing these engines. I have indeed missed. I've not heard them in ages. So right now, we're looking all good. There we go. So while we wait for that to start, guys, if you haven't actually signed up for the airline, I'll leave a link down below in the description once again. But like I said, I'm sending off the first emails today. And is that engine going? Almost there. And 20. Okay, so that engine all started up, flaps down, trim set, and I will see you all at the end of the time lapse once we've landed. Enjoy the time lapse.
Gave you too much much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, that was our first actual flight going to Plymouth Airport. So I'm going to have to do a return flight at some point today, but I might see because I am finally bringing in new pilots. So that flight was about 23 minutes long, and I have brought in about, well, I've emailed 2 pilots so far, and I've had a reply from one of them. I'm just waiting for him to join the official Discord server for the airline, guys. Now, basically, opening up new routes every now and again, hopefully. So this is again our newest route going to Plymouth Airport, and it was actually a really nice flight until I got towards the landing, and it got really, well, not bumpy, but it was really hard to spot the runway. Now, as you can tell, there's no taxi lines or anything at this airport. It's a very primitive airport. I mean, if we're comparing it to our other airports that we use. What I want to do eventually is join Plymouth and Exeter there together. That'd be quite nice. And I would also love to head up north. But of course, that would be a job later on for when we get the Dash 8. Now, I'm in talks with some people about getting the Dash 8 into the airline. But I'll see what my new pilots think about it. And I would love to get their opinion, as this is going to be a very much pilot-inclusive airline. Now, again, if I do not respond to your email, that does not mean you're not in. It just takes me a very long time to go through all of them 63 applications. Like I said though earlier on, please try and get up to grade 3 if possible. And once you're grade 3, just resubmit your thing and just make it look like you are grade 3. Again, I do ask for proof of your infinite flight grade, so do not try and cheat the system. Other than that though, that's a new route, and I really do hope to see you all again in my next episode, guys. This series is doing very well actually, and I'm glad quite so many of you are enjoying it. Other than that though, I'll see you again in my next YouTube video. Good night or good day, depending on where you are. You people would not believe how silly I am. I forgot to see how much profit we made on that flight. Here we go, 401 XP. There's some really nice figures, but anyway, we got to divide by 10 and multiply that by 4. So 401 divided by 10 is 40.1. We multiplied that by 4. We only made $160.40, which is really good. So, I mean, that's today's profit, guys. Again, not too much, but for one flight, I will take it, guys. Now, basically, because it is a virtual airline, the prices don't have to be 100% realistic. I think they're realistic enough, though. I will take them. So, 160.4. Of course, this is, remember, guys, it is a TBM. It is, like, quality class. So, just got to bear that in mind. Other than that, though, oh, yeah, we got to subtract the fuel consumption. Oh, I didn't do that. It was about 90 kilograms, I think I used, so that's leaves us to 70.4 was our profit. Okay, I'll take that, 70.4. That's not that bad, guys, but anyway, I plan to see you all again in my next YouTube video. Good night.
find your way.